16 letters in a box underneath old Polaroids. Every page still smells like smoke, and every word still sounds like hope. You wrote, "We'll never drift apart," in messy ink beside a heart. Funny how forever fits inside a cardboard shoebox now. The paper's faded at the edge, like memories forgetting us. But every sentence pulls me back into the life we almost had. Sometimes memories become museums for people who no longer stay. 16 letters, paper planes, flying circles through my brain. Every word still feels alive, even after our goodbye. Paper planes above my bed, still carrying things you said, and maybe I should throw them out, but they're all I have left now. 16 letters. Get hard when loneliness creeps through the dark. Like maybe hearing old I love yous can somehow make me miss you less. You used to dream of leaving town, driving west with windows down. Now I drive those roads alone, trying hard to call them home. The saddest thing about old letters is how honest they once felt. 16 letters soaked in tears, still surviving through the years. Every fold and every stain carries echoes of your name. Paper planes across my room, still refusing not to bloom. And maybe healing means goodbye, but tonight I still can't try. 16 letters. Don't fade, static hearts, dead flowers. We stopped saying I love you first, like somehow silence hurt less worse. And every dinner turned polite, like strangers learning how to lie. Dead flowers sitting on the shelf, like us pretending we were well. Every kiss became routine, without the warmth it used to mean. You stare into your phone at night, while I stood fighting tears beside you. Two lonely people in one bed, already grieving something dead. Sometimes relationships end quietly, long before goodbye. Arise, static hearts inside the dark, two faded lights falling apart. Dead flowers by the window pane, trying hard to bloom again. Maybe love can lose its fire without a fight, without before our conversations died, and comfort slowly turned to ice. We stayed because we feared goodbye, not because the spark survived. And maybe that's the saddest truth. Love can fade while still in the room. The cruelest heartbreak is watching love disappear slow. Static hearts beneath cold sheets, still pretending not to bleed. Dead flowers losing every leaf, like promises we couldn't keep. And even now I wish somehow we could become who we were then. But some things once they fall apart can never fully bloom again. Static hearts fading to silence. The dashboard lights paint silver blue across the tears I hide from you. Though you're not sitting here tonight, I still turn down roads you liked. The radio keeps playing songs we screamed like nothing could go wrong. Back when forever sounded sweet and not like something incomplete. I passed the bridge where you first kissed me, hands shaking in the summer heat. Now every mile feels colder somehow, like grief is riding with me now. Some people leave physically, but emotionally stay in every direction. Rearview hearts still chasing us through broken roads and midnight dust. Night drive home beneath dim lights, trying hard not to cry tonight. And every mirror shows your face, even after all this space. Maybe moving on is real, but tonight I still can't heal. Rearview hearts, night drive home. Your favorite diner's closing soon, just like the version of me you knew. And every waitress there still smiles like she remembers us from July. I heard you moved to somewhere warm, started building another world, while I still freeze beside our past, trying to make old feelings last. Sometimes the hardest place to escape is your own memory. Rearview hearts fading slow, still following me home. Every traffic light turns red like warning signs inside my head. Night drive home through empty streets, still carrying unfinished dreams. And maybe someday I'll survive without replaying our goodbye. Rearview hearts disappear into dawn. Rearview hearts disappear into dawn. Red wine stains on marble floors, high heels scattered by the door. Everybody says I'm glowing, Nobody sees what's underneath. The DJ plays our favorite song. I fake a smile and sing along, while memories cut through my chest like smoke that never fully left. There's glitter falling from my skin, like evidence of where I've been. Dancing with strangers all night long, trying to prove I finally moved on. The louder the room gets, the lonelier I feel. These after-party hearts break slow, under flashing neon gold. We kiss like temporary healing, and disappear before we feel it. And every night I drink too much, trying not to miss your touch, but alcohol can't blur the truth. I'm still emotionally stuck on you. Red wine tears, after party hearts. You knew girls all across my feet, perfect smile, designer dreams, and suddenly my confidence feels paper thin again tonight. I know comparison destroys, but heartbreak turns girls paranoid. Now every mirror in this town feels like it's trying to pull me down, 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 down. Some wounds don't bleed publicly, they sparkle underneath the light. These after-party hearts stay bruised long after all the music's through, and every stranger holding me still somehow feels incomplete. Maybe someday crowded rooms won't remind me of losing you, but tonight I'll keep pretending the dance floor knows how to heal humans. After party hearts, after party hearts, fading slowly. You showed up wearing worn out denim, eyes exhausted from the night, like somebody carrying storms, hidden carefully from sight. Your laugh sounded bittersweet, like records spinning far too slow. And every scar you tried concealing only made me love you more. We drove for hours past the coastline, windows open to the rain, and somehow silence felt more honest than most people ever say. You were never perfect, that's why you felt real. between us feels like words left unsung. You hold me gently when I'm crying, like breaking things deserve respect. Funny how damaged souls still try their hardest to protect. The diner lights at 3 a.m. reflecting softly in your eyes, and suddenly forever doesn't sound like such a lie. Some people become sacred without ever realizing it. Of mine, stay a while. Saint of mine, stay a while. There's mascara on my sleeve tonight from crying in the parking lot again. The same place where you kissed me first, back before everything got worse. I still remember every word, like heartbreak sharpened all the hurt. You said I'll never leave your side, then disappear without goodbye. Now every little memory feels louder than it used to be, like my mind keeps replaying scenes, trying to fix what couldn't stay. Some heartbreaks don't make you older, they make you stay the same age forever. I'm 17 again tonight, backseat crying under lights, trying hard not to call your phone, trying harder to be alone. And everybody else moved on, while I'm still stuck inside this song, because losing you too young made my whole world come undone. 17 again, backseat crying. Your new girl looks so beautiful, like sunlight wrapped in confidence. And maybe she deserves your heart more than the broken version I was. Still hearing your name hurts my chest, even though I do my best to act like I'm completely fine, while secretly rewinding time. Healing feels impossible when memories still feel alive. I'm 17 beneath blue skies, still reliving old goodbyes. Every song in every street still somehow leads back to me. Backseat crying after dark, still carrying our broken parts. And maybe someday I'll survive without replaying that goodbye. 17 again, frozen in time. while cruel words filled the bed. You looked angelic in the dark, even while tearing me apart. Palm trees moving in the wind, like old lovers wearing thin. And every summer night with you felt too tragic to be true. Your cologne still stains the room, like expensive kinds of doom. And every song on late night radio still reminds me of your soul. I confuse obsession with devotion. Silver halo over pain, poison paradise again. You touch me like a beautiful lie, then leave me there slowly die. Silver halo and moonlight, loving you felt so alive. If heaven's hidden in the flames, why do angels know my name? Poison paradise, silver halo. We danced barefoot through the hall, like we'd survive it all. But some romances burn too bright and disappear before daylight. You whisper, baby, stay with me, then emotionally leave. And somehow every lonely scar only pulled me where you are. Some loves are too beautiful to survive. Silver halo still remains, floating softly through my veins. Even if I break apart, you'll forever own my heart. Poison paradise tonight. Small town ghost, still haunting me. This town still smells like summer rain, and every corner says your name. The gas station where we first met still feels impossible to forget. I saw your truck outside the store, and suddenly I couldn't breathe anymore. Funny how one glimpse of you can ruin all the healing I've been doing. You used to drive me past the lake, talking about the lives we make. Now all those dreams just float around like ghosts too heavy to leave town. Some places become haunted by the people you love there. Small town ghost inside my chest, turning memories into mess. Every road leads back to you, no matter what I try to do. August stains, but not the pain, not the tears, not your name. And even after all this time, you still live somewhere in my mind. I've been like hearing you don't hurt again, and every party feels too loud. Since losing you changed everything now. I tried dating someone new, but nobody felt close to you. And maybe that's unfair somehow, but heartbreak doesn't care right now. The hardest thing about moving on is staying in the same place where love dies. Small town ghost beneath the stars, still living in abandoned parks. Every sunset feels the same since the day you walked away. August ends, the leaves turn gold, but some heartbreak never grows old. And maybe someday I'll move on, but tonight you still feel close. Small town ghost still haunting me. Small town ghost. Still haunting me. Hollywood rain against the glass, washing over photographs. Your tuxedo on the chair, still pretending you were there. We looked perfect from afar, like movie stars inside a car. But underneath the flashing lights, we were dying every night. Champagne tears and diamond rings couldn't fix a single thing. And every smile for the crowd only hit the silence loud. Beautiful people break beautifully. Soft disaster in your arms, Hollywood rain and false alarms. You held me close but felt far away, like sunshine fading into gray. Soft disaster, every kiss built from loneliness like this. If paradise was truly real, why did it hurt so hard to feel? Hollywood rain, soft disaster. Your cologne still stains the sheets, like memories refusing sleep. And every party after dark still feels empty in my heart. You'd say, baby, we'll survive, while slowly watching love die. And somehow every cruel goodbye still sounded sweet beneath moonlight. Sometimes love dies quietly without anyone noticing. Soft disaster in my veins, still romanticizing pain. Even if it broke apart, you still live inside my heart. Hollywood rain falling slow. You kissed me like the world might end, like forever lived beneath your skin. But forever only lasted months before you disappeared again. Now every coffee shop downtown feels quieter without your sound, and every place we used to touch feels heavy now instead of us. I remember how you'd laugh like nothing back could ever last. Funny how the safest arms can become your deepest scars. Some people arrive like home, then leave like hurricanes. You were just staying temporary while I was building something permanent. Borrowed hearts don't survive long when one keeps loving after gone. And I still sleep on your side sometimes, like memories can't stop goodbye. But all that's left are echoes now, and silence hanging in this house. Stay temporary. Borrowed hearts. Your hoodie still hangs near my bed, like proof you once existed here. I should probably throw it out, but grief makes simple things feel hard. I heard your name last Friday night and smiled before I realized that hearing you still hurts this much means maybe I'm not healed enough. Healing is strange. You can survive someone and still miss them completely.